So we are in Tuscany in Italy with Moon from Dote, which means down to earth. That's why it's do.t.e. Their stuff is amazing and also normally very expensive. So I was psyched when they were getting new vintages and I was able to get these in quantity and at a price that could make sense for the club. So I hope you guys really enjoy them. This is pretty rare occurrence. So this one's interesting. It's 2020, 12.5% alcohol, orange wine, very orangey in color. And it's from Viognier, which is not a typical grape that you would see in Tuscany. So I think it's pretty fun to be using such like a non-traditional grape made in a very non-traditional way in a very traditional region. So that's kind of the funny part of Dote. So on the nose, it definitely has this like herbal tea thing going on at the top. And then it's very like tropical fruit, like mangoes, very fresh apricots, maybe pineapple, some citrus too. Mm. So it has, I don't know exactly how much skin contact it has. I'm gonna guess it's a decent amount, just knowing Viognier and knowing the color that we have here. So it is very textural, I think is the word I would use to describe it. A little bit of phenolic bitterness, maybe like just a hint of tannin, but not a ton. Um, and every like all this like it's like a little tropical fruit party in your mouth. It's almost like one of those what's it called? Like one of those fun fruit juices, like a fruit juice blend. Like I feel like actually that's exactly what it feels like. I feel like I'm sitting by the pool having some like fun, well, either if I was not having a cocktail, or even if I was, throw some rum in it or whatever. This is what they'd bring you over, and it would be like a blend of pineapple and mangoes and um, probably not apricots. What else would we do? Pineapple, mango, star fruit, stuff like that. There are like the citrus notes and everything else in there, but the tropical is what's really the star on the palate. Which is funny because the very first thing I got was the herbal notes, and I'm just not getting it as much on the palate. So with that in mind, it's super easy drinking. It sounds like something you could sip poolside. But it also like with all these tropical notes, it makes me like it with foods that you'd have in tropical places, if that makes sense. Like hot places, hot places with tasty food, like pad thai. If we were talking about like Thai food or banh mi or some sort of like curry, like chicken curry or like the green curry, but not too spicy. There's no residual sugar in it from what I can tell. So fun one, tasty one, pretty rare one. I hope you enjoy.